Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world that you are in. This is the Big Girl Diary, getting back into social stuff. Question: did social oppression remove shame from society? We gotta check this out. I am becoming more alarmed than ever now. The way, okay, I'm a Gen Xer, and the way I see society going now, it's going down the tubes. Old expression. In my day, we had something called shame, and shame was a great way to keep morality and your moral behavior in check, to keep you from doing things that you would most definitely regret later. Okay, keep shame in mind. And at some point, and I think maybe there was I like to call it social oppression. Okay, get the black-white thing out of there. Just don't even think about it. That's not even where I'm going. Social oppression, and this is my 2 cents, is where you had a group of people that had this idea of do as I will. And what I believe their agenda was to break morality, break social norms, and do away with shame. Because if you do away with shame, no matter what you do is right. And you're not responsible for what you do, because what you did is absolutely correct, because you're not ashamed. Let me give you an example. In my day, one thing you did not do was you did not run out and get pregnant by a man you hardly even knew, let alone brought him to the family to where the family could vet him, and then his family would vet you. Now, it is wild. You have people popping up pregnant all over the place and you don't even know the person. I mean, case in point, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Yeah, he ran after all the wrong things. He broke up his relationship with no shame at all. And he got with this woman that was 22 years younger than him, and he never bothered to really vet her. And look at him now. But now, I have 2 children and they're adults, and my son was interested in this girl. He wanted to spend time with her, and I was like, oh, you're not going to call her up and have her meet you nowhere. What you're going to do is you're going to go knock on her door, talk to her mother and father, and tell them what your intentions are. Let them know who you are and not have her run out there and go meet you. That is shameful. I didn't grow up that way, and you're not going to do that. Now, nowadays, you got this hookup culture. It's a disaster. It is a complete disaster. So, my objective is to bring shame back to the culture, because we need shame so bad, because people are behaving so shamelessly. And on a social scale, the United States is a mess. Other countries look at us like, ugh, yeah. Our morals are shot, our values are gone. Being shameless is high on a stock. The more shameful you are, the more you're liked. Just pull on any social media, you see girls twerking. I was done with the grandmothers. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're done. We're going to hell in a handbasket with gasoline draws on. Because we have no morality. It is gone. Shame has died. And what's left is this silly stuff that we got going on that we try to call a culture. Well, culture is based on what we do, and if what we do is shameless, then we have a shameless society. And that's why it's so easy for people to come here and treat people like they're toilet bowls. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, those IG models. Ugh. Shameful. But I'm gonna try to bring shame back in style, because we need to be able to stop and say, ooh, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want anybody to know. Oh, and I have to say, besides Amber Heard, the person who lacks the least shame, I would say in the world, but then I don't know everybody in the world. I don't know everyone. I would say Kim Kardashian. When God was passing out shame, she bent down to tie her shoe, and the shame just simply missed her. None whatsoever. And what is frightening to me is how she displays her shame, and she plasters it all over social media, and she makes money off of being shameless. Here's the interesting part. At some point, that moral compass that's broken, somewhere along the line, it's going to get fixed. And then she's going to have to be able to explain to her children and her grandchildren about her shamelessness. And what's really going to be embarrassing is when the grandchildren's friends look at grandma. I'm just looking down the road. But we need to bring shame back in here, and we need to get rid of this social oppression. Move social oppression out the way. Fix that moral compass. Bring shame back to society, and then we can operate like we have some sense. Because right now, if you go to CVS and break that dollar, you don't get any cents back. None. However, on that note, I really want to bring shame back because we desperately need it. Having said that, I'm not even going to do a conclusion because it's already been done. If you like my content, like, subscribe. Thank you for taking this journey with me, and most definitely, thank you for stopping by.